Football is more than just a sport. It is a universal language that transcends borders and cultures. It is a global phenomenon that brings people together in a way few other things can. Billions of fans around the world share a deep passion for this beautiful game, creating a sense of community and belonging. From local parks where children play with dreams in their eyes to massive stadiums filled with roaring crowds, football unites people from all walks of life. This essay will explore the fascinating journey of football, tracing its roots and evolution over the years. We will look at its humble beginnings, when it was just a simple game played in the streets and fields. We will see how it transformed into the highly organized and competitive sport we know and love today. Football's history is full of interesting stories, legendary matches, and unforgettable moments that have left a lasting impact. It is a story of evolution, showcasing how the game has adapted and grown over the decades. It is also a story of cultural impact, illustrating how football has influenced and been influenced by various cultures around the world. Most of all, it is a story of the power of sport to connect people, breaking down barriers and fostering a sense of unity. Whether you are a new fan or a lifelong follower, this journey through football's rich history will captivate and inspire you, revealing the true essence of the game. The roots of football can be traced back centuries to a time when the world was a very different place. Ancient cultures across the world played games involving kicking a ball, each with their own unique rules and styles. In China, there was Cuju, a game dating back to the Han Dynasty, which was not only a sport but also a form of military training. Japan had Kamari, a more ceremonial game focused on keeping the ball in the air, often played at Shinto shrines and involving a great deal of skill and grace. These early forms of ball games show us something important about human nature and our love for play. Humans have always had a desire to play with a ball using their feet, a universal pastime that transcends cultures and eras. While these ancient games were different from modern football, they laid the groundwork for what would become one of the world's most popular sports. They showed that kicking a ball could be a source of competition and entertainment, bringing people together in a shared activity. As these games spread and evolved, they eventually led to the development of football as we know it today, a sport that continues to captivate millions around the globe. In the 19th century, England became the cradle of modern football. It was a time of great change and innovation, with many new ideas taking root. However, early forms of the game were chaotic. Matches often resembled brawls more than the sport we know today. There were different sets of rules in different schools and regions. Each area had its own version of the game, leading to confusion and inconsistency. This made it hard to have organized competitions. Teams from different regions couldn't play against each other without disputes over the rules. In 1863, a group of football enthusiasts came together. They recognized the need for a unified set of rules to bring order to the game. They formed the Football Association, or FA, in London. This was a pivotal moment in the history of football. The FA's goal was to create a standardized set of rules for the game. They wanted to ensure that everyone played by the same guidelines. The FA's rules became the foundation for modern football. These rules were carefully crafted to cover all aspects of the game. They established the basic structure of the game. This included the layout of the field, the number of players, and the duration of the match. They defined the number of players, the dimensions of the field, and the rules of play. This brought much-needed clarity and consistency. These rules helped transform football from a disorganized activity into a structured sport. The game we know and love today owes much to these early pioneers. Section 4, Legends and Landmarks, Shaping the Beautiful Game. As football grew in popularity, legendary players and memorable moments emerged. Players like Pelé, Maradona, and Cruyff captivated audiences with their skill and artistry. They became global icons, inspiring generations of aspiring footballers. Significant events also shaped football's history. The first FIFA World Cup in 1930 marked a turning point. It established the tournament as the pinnacle of international football. Similarly, the formation of professional leagues and continental competitions like the UEFA Champions League elevated the sport to new heights. Section 5, Global Phenomenon, Football's Reach Today. Football is arguably the most popular sport in the world today. It is played and watched in almost every corner of the globe. Major leagues like the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, and Italian Serie A draw massive global audiences. Football's global reach extends beyond professional leagues. It is a sport accessible to all. It is played at grassroots levels in countless communities. This universal appeal is part of what makes football so special. It transcends geographical boundaries and cultural differences. Section 6, The Business of Football, Money and Fandom. Modern football is also big business. The sport generates billions of dollars in revenue annually. Television rights, sponsorships, and merchandise sales contribute to the financial clout of football clubs and organizations. This financial power has transformed the professional game. Clubs invest heavily in acquiring top players. They build state-of-the-art stadiums. They engage with fans through sophisticated marketing campaigns. Football's business side is as dynamic and captivating as the action on the pitch. Section 7, The Future of Football, Innovations and Challenges. Football continues to evolve. Technological advancements are changing the way the game is played and experienced. Video assistant referee or VAR systems are being implemented to improve officiating accuracy. Performance tracking tools offer detailed insights into player performance. As football moves forward, it also faces challenges. These include issues of financial fairness, player welfare, and the impact of technology on the spirit of the game. Despite these challenges, football's future remains bright. The passion of fans worldwide and the enduring appeal of the beautiful game ensure that football will continue to captivate and inspire for generations to come.